When you read the Bible, it's important to find the connecting verses. Christians from all walks of life have been told to separate the Old Testament from the New Testament. And when you separate the Old Testament from the New Testament, you're going to get confused. And that's why Christians have a need to interpret what Paul said, what John said, and anything they read in the New Testament. They don't really read the full New Testament either, but you must find connecting verses, and the connecting verses will help you to elaborate or expand on what was written in the New Testament. And those connecting verses are in the Old Testament. There's almost no difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament. Let's read some connecting verses and get a better understanding of the Bible. Let's read Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Elohim out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband, and had a wall great and high, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Now we can read this and just try to interpret it and play around with some ideas in our head and try to understand what this is saying, or we could find out where else this is talked about, what John saw. Was he the only one with the vision? And the answer is no, he was not. Ezekiel chapter 48, verse 31. And the gates of the city shall be the names of the tribes of Israel. 3 gates northward, 1 gate of Reuben, 1 gate of Judah, 1 gate of Levi. And on the side 4,403 gates. And 1 gate of Joseph, 1 gate of Benjamin, 1 gate of Dan. And the south side 4,500 measures, and 3 gates. 1 gate for Simeon, 1 gate of Issachar, and 1 gate of Zebulun. And at the west side, 4,500 and 3 gates, 1 gate for Gad, and 1 gate for Asher, 1 gate of Naphtali. And it was round about 18,000 measures. And the name of the city shall be, the Most High is there. We see that in Revelation it says that there were 12 gates and the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. And in Ezekiel, it elaborates a little bit more. It's more detailed. It goes through and names each of the gates. Names for Dan, Naphtali. When the Most High establishes this kingdom, Christ will rule on earth. The kingdom will have 12 gates to go in and out, and each gate will be named for the 12 tribes of Israel. This is not for dispute. You can only argue it if you say the Bible isn't real, right? But in the Bible, if you're a Christian or you're a Hebrew Israelite, there's no debating this, right? We see that Ezekiel and Revelation have the same picture or the image of what the kingdom will be like. Let's go deeper. Revelation chapter 21, verse 22. And I saw no temple therein, for the Most High and the Lamb are the temple of it. And the city had no need for the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it. For the glory of the Elohim did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. Now we have to find the connecting verse in Ezekiel. So we go to Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 32. Not for your sakes do I do this, saith the Most High. Be it known unto you, and be ashamed and confounded for your own ways, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Most High, in the day that I have cleansed you from all your iniquities, and I will cause you to dwell in your cities, and the waste shall be built, and the desolate land shall be tilled, where it lay desolate in the sight of all that pass by. And they shall say, the land that was desolate is now become like the Garden of Eden, and the waste and the desolate and the ruined cities are become fenced and inhabited. Then the heathen that are left round about you shall know that I, the Most High, build the ruined places, and plant that was desolate. And the Most High hath spoken it, and I will do it. Thus saith the Most High, thy Elohim, I will yet for this be inquired of by the house of Israel, to do it for them. I will increase them with men like a flock, and the holy flock, and the flock of Jerusalem, in her solemn feast, so shall the waste cities be built with flocks of men, and they shall know that I am the Most High. When we read in Revelation about the Most High restoring the earth and fixing New Jerusalem, it's for the children of Israel. The confused Christians think that there's some sort of change when we get to the New Testament, but there's no change. What we read in the Old Testament is what we read in the New, and Ezekiel and John saw the same thing. To sum this all up, to understand Revelation, you must read Ezekiel. John and Ezekiel both saw visions of what the kingdom will be when Christ returns and the kingdom on the earth is established. John said, I saw New Jerusalem come like a bride that is prepared. It's an analogy, how beautiful Jerusalem will look. And in Ezekiel, it says, the waste or the destroyed and the desolate, the empty places will be like the Garden of Eden. It will be restored as it was in the beginning. To understand the Bible, to get a bigger or better understanding of what the scriptures are about, you must connect the Old Testament with the New Testament. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.